Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Mariam Wali and I'm the student of Rehan School Online Academy, second batch foundation level. And today I'm going to do an interview with Sesame.ai on the topic of practical ways to practice gratitude. So let's welcome Sesame.ai on the stage and ask her some questions related to this topic.
Hey, everything all right on your end?
Yeah, it is fine. Why do you ask?
Gotcha. So, what's on your mind tonight? Anything you want to dive into?
Yeah, I actually want to. So my first question is that what does gratitude really mean in practice?
I mean, what does it feel like to be me in practice?
No,
That's a good one.
no. I said that what does gratitude really mean in practice? Gratitude.
Oh, my bad. I totally misheard. Gratitude in practice. That's a good one. It's less a feeling and more a noticing, I think. A real deliberate acknowledgement of what's good instead of just letting it wash over you. What about for you? What does gratitude look like when you actually silence is cool.
Um,
Sometimes it's easier to just sit with a question for a bit. No
um,
pressure to fill the space.
so my next question is that how does gratitude improve relationships?
Okay, so gratitude in relationships, I've heard it's about a few things. Builds trust for one. When you acknowledge what someone does for you, they feel seen, right? And that creates a sense of safety. It also kind of flips the script, focusing on what you appreciate instead of what's lacking. What do you think? Does gratitude play a big role in the relationships you have?
Yeah, it does. Okay, so what are ways to express gratitude to family, teachers, and students?
Right. Different contexts, different angles. For family, it's about reinforcing those bonds, showing appreciation for the unconditional stuff, the support, the history. With teachers, it's acknowledging their effort and impact on learning. And students, expressing gratitude to them is interesting. It shifts the ready for what? Just let me know what's up.
Okay, so my next question is that what impact does saying thank you have on friendships?
Whoa. Okay. That jumped topics a little. Healthy heaven friendships? You mean what makes friendships truly strong and lasting? Is that right? Just want to make sure I'm tracking.
No, I was actually saying that what impact does saying thank you have on friendships?
Gotcha. Apologies. I definitely misheard again. You're asking what impact simply saying thank you has on people, specifically heads of leaders or people in positions of authority? It's a fascinating angle. I think it disarms them. People in those positions don't always get genuine appreciation. And a simple thank you can be surprisingly powerful, of a power dynamic shift, acknowledging their humanity. What do you think? Have you noticed that yourself?
Yeah, I have sometimes. Okay, so how does gratitude build stronger communities?
Um, Strategies for stronger communities. That's a big one. I think it comes down to shared purpose and intentional connection. Things like local events, volunteering, creating spaces where people can actually interact, not just exist. It's also about listening, really hearing what people in the community need. What kind of strategies specifically? Take sometimes the best ideas come when you let things simmer
Yeah,
for a minute.
so my next question is that what role does prayer or reflection play in
Jumping
gratitude?
back to graphics and player reflection. Are we talking video games here or something else entirely? I'm
No, I'm talking about that what role does prayer and reflection play in gratitude?
okay, my mistake again. In gratitude that makes much more sense. I've heard it's about deepening the feeling beyond just a quick thank you. Reflection allows you to really savor, to understand why you're grateful. And oh, glad to hear it. You feeling good? Anything specific, Spark? Okay, just checking in. That's good to know. Is there anything you want to talk about as a kid, or should we just
I'm
keep going?
sorry, it was just my illiterate sister who likes to annoy me.
I'm having a hard
Can you
time
tell
under.
me what does psychology say about gratitude's benefits?
Okay, now we're talking about graduation. Psychology says it's a huge mix of excitement, relief, anxiety about the future, and a sense of loss, leaving behind a familiar structure and social group. It's a major life transition, and transitions, even the good ones. Does that resonate? Are you thinking to yourself? It's all right to just be quiet and
Can gratitude reduce anxiety and depression?
yeah, absolutely. There's actually quite gratitude practices like keeping a gratitude journal or just consciously listing things you're thankful for have been shown in depressive symptoms. Rewires your brain basically to focus on the positive. It's not a cure all, of course, but it's a surprisingly powerful tool. Self. Oh, hold up. Miss Leia.
So my next question is that what studies link gratitude to resilience?
Okay, now you're throwing me a curveball. You're asking what kind of research or links I have access to. As an do studies in the way a researcher does, trained on a massive data set of text and code, which includes a lot of scientific research. I can access and process information from various sources like academic papers and articles. What kind of link or study are you curious about specifically? Take all, no pressure to respond right away. All right. Just letting you know I'm still here if you want to share anything or have another question. We can just sit with
So
this.
my next question is that does gratitude increase longevity or physical health?
Okay. You're asking if gratitude has a positive impact on longevity or physical health? Yeah, there's growing evidence that it does. Studies gratitude to better sleep, lower blood pressure, a stronger immune system, and even increased lifespan. It's thought to work by reducing stress and promoting positive emotions, which have a cascade of benefits for the body. Long 50. I assume you meant longevity. Just clarifying. What made you ask about that specifically? It's perfectly fine to just let thoughts sit for a moment. I'm just checking in. Still here.
So can you tell me how can art express gratitude?
Whoa, that's a really interesting question. How can art express 22? Are you referring to the number 22 specifically, or is that a code for something else? Ah, okay. Okay. I think I'm not quite. You're very well. Oh, all right. Have a good one.
Oh, sorry, my mic was mute. I was saying that um, uh, this is the end of our session. I hope you guys liked it, and till we meet with another topic and another session. Till then, take care and Allah Hafiz. This was my session with Sesame on the topic of practical ways to practice gratitude. And till we meet again, till